So for my video, I would like to talk about muscle growth and training and nutrition and just an overall exercise regimen that will optimize all of the above: well living, health, and also ensuring that an individual is safe, as well as getting the things that are needed for an all-around healthy experience. So common practices in my field as a trainer, as a coach, is going to be evaluation. What are the goals, hindrances of a client, and how does that affect their training? Things like their daily routine or their sleep or stress schedule. How are these going to influence their training? Injuries, disease, any conditions, heart, thyroid, bone conditions, prior injuries that have, whether through accidents or athletic injuries, all of these things are going to influence and change the aspect of how they develop their strength, their muscle size, their muscle endurance, as well as nutrition. So evaluating their training, making sure that it's effective, because you want a client to train hard and you want a client to understand their body and understand what they're training and understand their split based off of their goals. So if you have an individual who wants to maintain a caloric surplus and train 4 or 5 times a week, that might be optimal. Of course, there needs to be further evaluation, but you also might have an individual based off of their stress, work schedule, they might be more optimal at 2 to 3 times a week. And studies show that 2 workouts is plenty to maintain muscle. 3 would be even better. So as a professional, I try to recommend at least 2. 3 is usually optimal for most. 4, maybe a higher skilled athlete or individual. 5 to 6 is more for the truly dedicated individual. And of course, all of these factors are they vary from case to case, but the nutrition has to be aligned with all of these modalities in mind. So generally high protein, generally a good amount of healthy carbohydrates and healthy fats, but at the same time, you don't want to you want to develop an eating regimen that is doable and where a client won't psychologically fall off or be tormented. You want to give the client a idea that this is going to take time to develop and grow. So with all of these things in mind, I try to use optimal training, optimal sleep, optimal management of stress and recovery to just give the clients what they want and what they need based off of all of their limitations and goals.